Next up, we're going to head on over to Tree Stump Impoppable with Quincy as our hero. And Impoppable with no monkey knowledge is pretty much the same as Chimps. We're going to put Quincy down here. Boom. And now we can begin. The one big thing we're going to be practicing here for our Chimps run is not selling any towers. So we're going to be utilizing kind of a weird ninja monkey placement as we save up here. Luckily, we know a super good placement from the sandbox work we did with Half Cash. Just saving up here. Ninja monkeys are $600 in Impoppable. It's not even fair. It's just too expensive. No ninja's worth that. Right on over here. And the reason we're putting our ninja monkey here instead of this premium placement over here is because of the alchemist. We don't want the alchemist throwing onto this ninja monkey that we're not going to scale into the late game here. So this is just going to be a 1-1 ninja monkey for life. There we go. Halfway there on our ninja monkey. And boom. This build really gets into the fun stuff quickly, actually. Because of just how efficient you can be on this map. You get so many looks at all the balloons, so you can really start scaling quickly. We're going to be using the supreme value we get from primary towers on this map here on Impoppable. We're going to put our boomerang monkey right up here. And it's going to be a 0-2-2, as we typically do. And our boomerang monkey is able to pop lead balloons. Right like so. Now we're just going to save up a little bit more. You'll notice in a lot of my builds, Kylie Boomerang is one of my favorite upgrades in the game. I think it's just so cool. In a tower that I otherwise think is not very cool. I'm not a big fan of the other trees on the Boomerang Monkey for some reason. $1,560 is a lot, though. Then we're going to be using the awesome Alchemist placement. Remember, the Alchemist can throw over the top of this, which is kind of a weird thing for the Alchemist to be able to do. I guess the devs at Ninja Kiwi didn't think Alchemist was good enough. But as we found out later, Alchemist is pretty good at just about everything. Make sure we put that Alchemist on strong. Alchemist really only has one use in terms of popping balloons, and that's popping leads and doing some damage to Moabs. We're going to save up for the Berserker Brew next. Just so we can go super fast. Boom. Probably the single best upgrade in the game right here. I don't know anything that gets quite as much use in the game. Perishing Potions. Quincy's pretty much doing everything we need at this point. Now we're going to save up for a Monkey Village. $1,440 is what we need here. Boom. We want to make sure we have really nice placement on this Monkey Village here. There we go. We're gonna get some jungle drums, some primary upgrades. And really, we've kind of outscaled Impoppable already, because we need such a little amount of investment to make this level work early on. And the primary training just helps make extra sure that we don't have any weird stuff happen with the Moab. We'll also use Quincy's ability here on round 40. As soon as we get there, get ready. Almost round 40 here.
Get ready, fast.
Boom. The damage. There we go.
Tasty.
Now get primary mentoring and save up for our radar scanner.
Yeah.
Radar scanner is important because, you know, we're not using someone super OP like Edian. It actually does really well on this map. On the harder difficulties, Edian is a little sketch because of how expensive it is. Get some Moab press next. Now we can get our not OP bomb shooter. Right, like so. Big bombs, heavy bombs, recursive bombs. For the longest time, I really thought that the middle tree was better for this, but I guess because, you know, just how much extra poppage you get out of this top tree, it's better. There's our recursive cluster. And for the early game here, we pretty much won. We can do a lot of different things from here, but we're just going to set up to make sure we don't die to DDTs. DDTs are not my favorite thing. And because we're so safe at this point, we can actually save up for the 30k upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Never had any issue with it. And it's so nice to actually have money. We'd only have 5k if this was half cash. And our build would still look like, you know, a Boomerang Monkey and Quincy. Alright, Alchemist is popping an okay amount. For an Alchemist, that's a overachiever right there. Popping real good. This Ninja Monkey right here only popped 138, but these are very important pops, right? As we only have one life to live on Impoppable.
Get ready to feast.
Quincy's now level 10, so if you have some weird leak action going on, you can use that as well. About 6k more, and we're in. This is one of the better upgrades to cheese out some extra value in chimps and stuff though, because it's free, it's not technically income. Can really get you through some tough spots. Just speed this up. go. Quincy making this go a little faster for us. $1K to go. Look at that. Reinforced Moabs, no problem. Then Quincy's abilities back up. Oh look, the Ninja Monkey popped something. Now we have primary expertise. And this is a shame. I wish we could use this little tiny spot right here, but we can't. See? Oh, man. How sweet of a spot would that be, you know? We could also, you know, just upgrade our range a little bit here, but it doesn't actually help us as much as you think. So we're going to pop a ice monkey right on over here. I don't know why I'm looking for that where I was. Like so. Boom, boom, boom. You can see this can hit down here as well. It's a really nice spot. And we are going to get this one too to make it attack faster. And we're also going to upgrade our alchemist here to make things go a little faster. Alchemist is quite good. Set that alchemist to strong as well. We can get a berserker brew and a stronger stimulant. And at this point, we're going to save up for Icicle Impale, as it is the single best upgrade in the game for dealing with DDTs. Which we should just barely have enough money to deal with them when they start coming. It is a little tough to gauge these things at times because of the lack of income. If we were playing a little more casually, we'd have maybe some banana farms, some extra money from monkey knowledge, but where would the fun be in that? Moab Press really does some work, doesn't it? Look at that. The range too is just crazy. That's a 200 monkey money tower. Oh, 390 on Impoppable. My gosh. Impoppable's got some expensive stuff. So I think a glue gunner is usually 230. But you can still buy Quincy on round 1. And that's what we're gonna abuse. Because Quincy just scales, right? Gets so much value per round. We watch here, we're at 8,800 during this round, and we'll see how much money, quote unquote, we get here. Round 78 is quite long, isn't it? Almost 4,000 that round. So the early on hero does get quite a bit of quote unquote value. I don't think anyone would actually ever spend that much money on a hero. It's not really efficient, but just highlights the point that heroes are quite good the earlier you get them. And if you ever get tired of Quincy, there's always Churchill. Churchill is much stronger than a lot of people think on chimps and Impoppable and stuff. And you get even more value when you put an alchemist on top of it. Alright, getting close to our icicle here. By close, I mean about 10k away. Let's see here, we are getting a little tight. But once we get to that icicle, we'll be fine. There it is. Damage time. Also save up for a glue gunner here. We don't want the glue gunner to be too close to the icicle tower. You see that bug there? For a second it wasn't giving it to us for free. I paid good money to get free stuff here. Set this to strong. Put an alchemist right on over here. That alchemist can throw onto pretty much anything here, and it's still huge value. Because remember, we can throw onto our monkey village now, which is just nuts. One more alchemist. Hurry up, Quincy, would ya? There we go. Stronger stimulant, please. Not much money to be made right there, is there? There we go. Now we can save up for pretty much the best upgrade in this build. Relentless glue. It is, of course, not good. Wow. Can't believe this monkey is so good for what you pay for it. 4k to make DDTs just stop for a second. Insanity, I tell you. And we should have super glue just before the game ends. But it's going to be real close. Super glue isn't necessary for this build, but it is one of my favorite upgrades. Check the ninja monkey, 139. So that extra red that we saw at pop was the only thing it's seen this whole time, which is good info to know. We didn't leak anything once we got our build online. Look at those Zoma gods. 300k popping. Now, does that seem fair to you? For a tower that doesn't cost a whole lot? Again, this over here popped 116k and came much later in the build. Wow. This tower is so good late game. DDTs make me nervous. Using our abilities there. Probably still would have been fine. Doing damage here. Quincy at almost 200k, not bad. Get him, Quincy. Look at these, they can't even move. Oh, look, we got super glue. The glue gods are pleased. You can see there, look, it pops quite a bit. I mean, considering everything else it does for you, that's pretty nice. We have our level 20 Quincy. Attacks even faster. Storm of arrows does damage and fires even more arrows. And we leveled up right at round 100.
The ultimate prize.
This game is just. We can use all of our abilities here since it's the final round. And we're doing a bunch of damage again. That is a tough balloon, isn't it? Jeez Louise. And now it can't move. I'm so sorry. Quincy's ability will get rid of it here, though. There we go. There it is. Round 100. Impoppable, no monkey knowledge.